Academy's webinar on exciting opportunities for dentists, exploring overseas dental careers with experts. I am Dr. Sonal, your host for the evening, and we're going to talk about different opportunities for you guys to excel in your careers in the overseas. So let's start with the introduction to our organization. So guys, I am also a dentist myself, and we healthcare professionals have this thing somewhere in our mind that we don't get placed like the engineers and the other, categories of qualified graduates, right? So academically is a one-stop solution for all of you. Like being a healthcare professional here in India or in any other country, we don't have a lot of opportunities. Rather, we always, after our seniors, that what to do next. When you're in second year, some people were telling me that they're in second year, that thought doesn't come into your mind. But as you reach your final year and your internship, this thing keeps on haunting your brains that what next? Shall I go for MDS? Is it okay for me? For some people, because the seats are very less in the MDS, also you're in India, also if you're from abroad anywhere else, it's a bit difficult because you need to again prepare for a national level entrance exam, right? But you don't know whether even after studying for 3 years post-grad, you get a proper opportunity or a proper job with a good salary or not, right? So there comes the option of migrating to overseas countries or migrating to overseas. So here today in this webinar, we'll talk about the organization, we'll talk about Academically, which helps you to prepare to, excel in your overseas exams like Australian Dental Council, ADC, then your Gulf region courses. It's a very, very intricate and a very well-designed course for all of you. And our company is headquartered in Australia. So basically, we are an edtech which aims at helping healthcare professionals excel in their lives and careers. Okay, we not only cater to dentists, but also MBBS doctors. We also talk about the nurses, the pharmacists, the pharm technicians, right? The physiotherapists. So it's a broad range, but today we're going to only talk about the dentist. So it was established by Dr. Akram Ahmed. He is an educationist and a healthcare professional having years of experience. So guys, here at Academically, we offer support to all the healthcare professionals as I've talked to you, setting new standards by providing preparation courses for the most advanced global healthcare exams. We offer guidance, resources, and an unwavering support. Talking first about our founder and CEO, as you all know, sir is a very well-known personality in the healthcare industry. Dr. Akram Ahmed is a clinical pharmacist and lecturer with over 12 years of teaching and research experience. People, those who are raising your hands, I will take up your queries right after this short presentation. In the middle, just put it on the chat box and just wait. You may get the answers even when I'm presenting this particular slide. Okay, so yeah. Thanks for your queries. We really respect your hand raises, but just for after some time, I'll be taking up your queries. Yeah. So his goal is to help qualified healthcare professionals, as I mentioned, achieve their passions and dreams by educating and training them. Talking about our academic heads. So our main academic head for the medical and dental courses is Dr. Rini Sharma. She is the assistant academic head of medical courses. So whatever course content, curriculum, everything is being looked after by Dr. Rini. She brings over a decade of medical expertise to the role. A dedicated scholar, Dr. Sharma, holds an MBBS and MD degree in India and an MBA from 𝐻𝐿 Southern University. So she has also qualified an overseas exam. Ma'am was practicing also there. So she brings a lot of knowledge and expertise for the other curriculum also. And here at Academically, she oversees the development and updation of medical courses and dental courses to help global doctors avail the best curriculum and study resources. Also, we have Dr. Alok Semwal, who is the assistant academic head for the pharmacy courses. Sir looks after the pharmacy courses. Now, let me introduce to you our esteemed faculties. Guys, as you can see, all faculties are foreign exams qualified. We have the ADC qualified faculties for your ADC exams. We have your DHA, MOH qualified faculties for your Gulf region exams. So this is our faculty list. And as you can see, these esteemed faculties, they have undergone the same struggle. They have also migrated from India to the respective countries. So they are the best ones to guide you for the curriculum, as well as your personal questions come up as to how you need to go there, how you need to practice, and how you need to clear the exam. So this brings you the expertise and knowledge for your preparation. Now the question arises, why choose Australia? Why not the other countries? Guys, Australia has an immensely great career for the dentists. The average salary there is round about AUD 1,78,000. You have 3,000 plus job vacancies. You have 1,85,000 plus visa offers. And Australia is one of the countries wherein you get PR, permanent residency, very easily. That is why it is a very good country to migrate. So this is one of the testimonial which we have from seek.com. You can see there are right away 2,454 jobs in Australia with a salary of 185K Australian dollars. The job growth is 27.8% and there's a great job satisfaction also. Being benefits as dentists, the jobs in Australia, as I told you, they offer huge salaries to dentists. Best high standard of living is there, excellent healthcare, diverse culture, making it an attractive destination for many people. And even a world also, the population is very less. So, somewhere or the other way, you flourish as a dentist over there a lot. Talking about the career opportunity, there is a high demand for dentists in Australia along with perks. What are the perks? There are perks like instant PR, as I mentioned. You get very easy work visas also. Australia has a good work-life balance, which can help the dentists manage their workload and maintain a healthy lifestyle. And professional development, Australia has certain very new tools. So technologically wise also you flourish a lot. So you have access to ongoing professional development opportunities and you get to work with advanced medical technologies, which help you yourself personally to advance your skills and knowledge. And for your family, Australia offers several perks to the residents, such as free education for children and free healthcare access also. Now, let's talk about the ADC exam. How do you go and migrate to Australia, or what exam you need to sit for if you want to practice as a dentist or as a registered dentist in Australia? So that exam is called as Australian Dental Council. Like here in India, we have DCI, right? Yes or no? Give me thumbs up. All of you know about DCI. You all have been registered with the State Dental Council. Very good. Thank you for the thumbs up. You have been registered with the DCI also. It is one of the body of the State Dental Council. So the ADC is administered by the Australian Dental Council. And if you need to become a registered dentist in Australia, you need to clear the ADC exam. So skilled and qualified dentists from all over the world can take this exam in their home country. You don't have to go to Australia and give the ADC exam. You can sit in your home country. Suppose you're from India. There are certain centers. It's an online exam. There are certain centers where you can go and sit for the exam. And if you clear the ADC exam, it is the first step to land a dentist job in Australia. So both written and practical examinations must be successfully completed before the candidate applies for registration with the Dental Board of Australia. So this, you know about the ADC exam. Abhi, let's talk about the eligibility criteria. Nothing. BDS degree and your registration. 2 criteria. What are the criteria? A dental degree from a recognized university for 4 years and full and unrestricted registration in your home country. And I suppose those of you who have passed BDS, all of you would be possessing this particular eligibility. Just a registration from the State Dental Council and your degree. That's it. Now, let's talk about the ADC exam. How does the ADC exam get conducted? So as I mentioned, you can take the ADC exam from India itself if you're from India, or from any other country also. There are certain centers. Like if I talk about India, you have a lot of centers in Hyderabad, Pune, Ahmedabad, Surat, Mumbai, Noida, Chennai, Bangalore, Jalandhar, Amritsar. So Delhi is also there. So yeah, so you can just sit in the centers and give the examination. Abhi, how many times is the ADC exam conducted, guys? Twice. The exam is conducted twice a year. So it's not like NEET once a year. Twice a year. So you have more opportunities, right? When? In the month of March, in the month of September. So if you're not able to qualify for the March exam, you can sit for the September exam. The exam dates for this particular 2025 is, so we have your first exam on Tuesday 18th and Wednesday 19th March. 2 sittings are there. I mean, actually 4 sittings are there, but the exam is conducted on 2 days. Okay, 2 days consecutively. And in the month of September, you have Tuesday 2nd and Wednesday 3rd September. So these are the exam dates for ADC. So basically, the dates are usually revealed 1 year prior to the examination. So you have a lot of time to prepare, right? How is the exam conducted? The exam is conducted into 2 parts. So you have the written ADC exam, which you can take from your country. And after finishing up the ADC exam, after clearing the ADC written exam, you have to migrate to Melbourne. And you have to sit for the practical exam. So the practical exam is conducted from Melbourne and the written exam you can finish off from your home country. Abhi, what are the steps of ADC exam? Guys, don't look at the screen, look at me. 3 steps. 3 steps. First is initial skill assessment. What is initial skill assessment? I will tell you. Second, the ADC written exam. Third, the ADC practical exam. And then for visa, you require the English proficiency with a band of 7, I'll tell you. and full registration is what you get. So 3 steps. Document verification, your initial skill assessment is document verification. Second is your written exam. Third is a practical exam. For visa, you need to pass any English proficiency test and you get your registration as a dentist in Australia. Let's talk about the initial skill assessment. What documents do you require to be eligible to sit for the ADC written exam, You need to have your MDS or BDS degree. Your transcript is your mark sheet. Work experience, if you have, well and good. If you are a fresher also, you can apply. Valid passport has to be there. Government ID proof like Aadhaar card and all. Passport size photograph. Dental registration certificate with your state council. And your good standing certificate from your university. These are the 8 documents. BDS degree, transcript, work experience, valid passport, government ID, photograph, registration certificate, and good standing certificate. If all these documents are there, you will submit it in the council. The council will say, yes, you are a registered dentist in your country, sit for the ADC written exam. Talking about the English proficiency, you can either take IELTS, or you can take PT, or you can take OET. For IELTS, the band score is 7. For PT is 65, and for OET, it has to be 350 out of 500. So you know about the initial skill assessment, you know about English requirements. Let's talk about the ADC exam, guys. Not very typical. Look at me. ADC exam is conducted in 2 days. Okay. First day, listen to me carefully. First day, first half is of 2 hours. In the middle, you have a break, and then 2 hours post lunch. Second day also 2 hours in the morning, lunch, 2 hours in the evening. So you have 4 sessions. First day, 2 sessions. Second day, 2 sessions. In 1 session, that means in 2 hours, you will have 14 case-based scenarios. 14, 1, 4. Suppose there is one case of that there's a patient who is hypertensive. He has been on medications and he has got an oroantal fistula. Okay. This is the case of the patient. Now, there will be 5 questions below that. All right. For one case, 5 questions. Suppose first question, how will you treat a patient? Second question, will you tell the patient to stop the hypertensives before you treat the patient? Third, right, what will be the prognosis of the treatment? What prognosis will you explain? What are the guidelines which you have to keep in mind? So there'll be 5 questions on that particular scenario. Okay. So 14 case-based scenarios, 5 questions each. So how many? 14 into 5. So for 2 hours, 70 questions. Okay. 4 sessions, 2 into 4, 8 hours. 70 into 4, 280 questions. Understood what did I say? First session, 2 hours, 70 questions. First session, second session, first day, second session, 2 hours, 70 questions. Then again, second day, 2 hours, 70 questions, 2 hours, 70 questions. So 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours, 8 hours. Each will have 70 questions, total 280 questions. And you have to pass in all the 4 clusters, all the 4 sessions, A, B, C, D. Time duration is 8 hours. Result will be either you have to get A or B in all 4 of them. Then only you'll be considered as pass. There is no negative marking. And the preparation which we provide here in Academically is for 16 weeks. If you have any queries, I will answer. Okay? Don't worry. These are the visas which you get. Eligible for PR, you get 491, which is the region sponsored PR. Your employer will sponsor it. 407 visa, training visa for 2 years. 494 visa is a regional sponsored PR visa again. And skills in demand visa. So dentistry comes under a skill. So 482 visa is also there. Now about the ADC preparation course by Academically, we give you a very crisp, contextualized, and very up-to-date syllabus and content for the ADC exam, because the sole aim of the purpose of the course is to give you necessary study materials, mock exams, support to ace this particular exam with flying colors. And as I've already mentioned, we have experienced course instructors which have curated a well-structured curriculum and a systematic approach to ensure a thorough understanding of the exam content. Now, this is the government fees. So for document verification, you require 647 AUD. ADC 1 exam, written exam, you have 2122 AUD. For PT or English preparation, it's round about 300 for all of them. And for ADC 2 exam, AUD 4,775 is the fee structure of Australian Dental Council. So this was about the Australia. If you want to go to Australia, you have to do this. Now, suppose if you want to go to Kuwait, or if you want to go to Saudi or Dubai or UAE, then for that we have dental courses for Gulf countries. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me just start my screen share again. I think my slides were not moving. One second. Okay, so please let me know if my slides are changing or not. Anybody? Okay, is it changing now?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, so we had the confirmation regarding the Australian Dental Council exam. Now we'll talk about the Gulf courses. So we not only cater to Australia, but we also cater to the Gulf countries. So let's talk about the dental courses for the Gulf countries. We have a course here in Academically for all the Gulf countries. It's a combined course, which we call as GRDLE, Gulf Region Dental Licensure Exams course. So let's talk about this. So basically, Prometric, guys, Prometric is a company, it's a body which conducts the dental and the medical and the various healthcare examinations for the Gulf countries like Saudi, Dubai. You can see the name of the countries which are mentioned. So Prometric exams are the gateway for overseas dentists to practice in the Gulf countries. These rigorous assessment evaluate a dentist's knowledge and skills to ensure they meet the region's best healthcare standards. So DHA exam is for Dubai, MOH exam is for Sharjah, Saudi ke liye you have SDLE, for Kuwait you have KDLE, for Bahrain you have BDLE. So it's a common course which we cater to. Now these are your faculties. I've already introduced them to you. Now, why choose Gulf country, guys? So what's the difference between Australia and Gulf countries? You choose the best one for you. Easy work visas. There is no English requirement in the Gulf countries. That is a very good thing. You have numerous job opportunities, and the dentist salary in Dubai and UAE is around about 2.2 lakh per month, Indian national rupees, or 48K dinar. So it's a good one. Benefits, as I already mentioned, high earning potential, no English proficiency is required. You get a health insurance coverage for the employee and sometimes for the family members also, right? Work-life balance is good. End of service gratuity is as per labor law. So it's a tax-free. It's a tax-free area, right? Dubai and all. So the benefits are a lot if you have to talk about. Now, I'm just giving you an introduction of the DHA and MOH exams. We also cater to the other ones, and the other ones are also very similar. Like the DHA exam is conducted for 3 hours. So in 3 hours, you have to answer 150 questions. Okay, 150 questions. These are the subjects. So endodontics, OS, restorative dentistry, perio, ortho. These subjects will only be asked. This is the weightage. Your exam result will be valid for 5 years and your license has to be renewed every year. Similarly, for MOH, 150 questions, 150 minutes. DHA mate is 150 questions, 180 minutes. Duration of preparation with us is again 10 to 16 weeks. So there will be 4 options and there is no negative marking again. And English proficiency is not required in the Gulf countries. So you see the percentage weightage for MOH. MOH has got more subjects as compared to DHA. But you know, these are no separate subjects. Those of you who are from 2nd or 3rd year dentistry, all these subjects are already taught in final year of BDS. So nothing new has to be taught to you. It's just that apart from the BDS curriculum, we at Academically will tell you what are the important things for DHA and MOH. You only study that and you qualify the exam. And MOH exam result is valid for 5 years and your eligibility is also valid for 5 years. Exam centers you can take from your home country. There are certain Prometric centers, okay, in every city, like in most of the cities, and you can take it from India. And you can take it as many times as you want. Matlab, for you, it will be 3 attempts. But if you want to book the exam next month, you can do it next month. If your document verification is clear. Here also you have document verification. I'll talk about this. And the test results will be available online for 1 to 6 weeks after the testing. Depends upon the volume of test takers. Eligibility, just like ADC, Bachelor of Dental Surgery, 1 year internship. Only one difference is, for Australia, you do not require experience. For Gulf countries, you require 2 years of professional experience. So that is the difference. Abhi wahan pe you have English proficiency, here you don't have English proficiency. So the basic difference is this. Now you have to decide which one is the best for you. Attempts are unlimited in ADC. Here you have 3 attempts. Okay. Steps towards Prometric exam, similar to Australian Dental Council, data flow, exam clearance, registration. But there you have practical exams, here you don't have practical exams. And the documents are also similar, as you can see for Dubai, similar documents, just experience letter of 2 years is required. In ADC, you did not require that. Similarly, in MOH also, everything is same, just the experience letter of 2 years is required. There you had English proficiency, here you have experience to be required. GRDLE course, similar to ADC, we have the best course for you, a comprehensive review of all the curricula for all the Gulf countries laid down by the respective administrative body. Taking the GRDLE preparation by Academically, it's one of the most effective tools that will give you surety of success in the least possible time. So what do you get? Now you all are practicing dentists. Okay, so I know that you'll not be able to attend live classes. So we have recorded lectures for you, live plus recorded lectures. You have one-on-one mentoring support. You have an extended access. It's not that you are booking exam for 1 or 2 months, then only it's there. No, you have an extended access to content and mocks. Flexible schedule. If you want to attend live classes, you can. If not, it's okay. Usually our classes are conducted in the Australian timings only because our faculties are like that. So you don't have any problem. You won't have any problem. We have regular feedback. We have artificial intelligence-based, AI-based tests for you. There's guidance on placement and visa, and we also give tips on CV letter and cover writing. Okay, so as I mentioned about MOH and DHA and the other countries, this is the government fees, guys. Data flow, document verification charges are 992 AED for DHA. Exam fee is 1028. So this is the total exam fee. For MOH, it's 2303 AED. Okay, now financial assistance. So we definitely know that these exams require a bit of money, and also for your academically preparation, you would require money. So in association with Advance, we provide interest-free loans with 12 months easy EMI options to our students so that you can fully focus on your studies and preparation. 𝐬𝐻, we have partnered with 𝐬𝐻 EduFintech, which is an online platform that provides fast and easy student loans to students whose financial burdens literally weigh down their dreams of becoming a registered healthcare professional. So you get this. Also, we have scholarships for you guys. Right? Academically scholarship for abroad exams. So you visit our website, register for the test, give the test, and you get instant scholarship on the curriculum. Why trust Academically? You know we are a pioneer in overseas exams. So we have a great reputation, legacy. So 650 plus positive reviews and greater than 90% success rate, highly experienced faculties, high quality course content, a great network of alumni. They will help you a lot. They'll also guide you. You have a personalized approach. So I myself am a mentor to all the dentists who prepare for the ADC and the Gulf courses. And you can also visit our website, guys, if you're still confused. Also visit our office in Australia, in Sydney, and also in India, Dehradun. And you can discuss with our CEO, Dr. Akram, and team to help ace your career. Talking about the media coverage, as you all know, Academically is a well-known name, a brand name on itself. So we featured in Farm Tutor, News Nation, Economic Times, News 18, Hindustan Times, Startuppedia, right? Outlook Magazine, Hindustan Times, Economic Times, Startup Rise, Z News. Sir has very recently got Times Power Brands Award for his contribution in the healthcare fraternity. So yeah, he has been working a lot, and this was his vision. It is his vision, and we are all getting benefited because of him. You can also find us on Google. So these are some of the reviews which we have. We have more than 1,000 reviews, guys, on our Australia and India page. You can see the experiences of the healthcare professionals who have collaborated with us and who have been benefited with us. This is our social media handle. You can find us on Instagram with the name academically.medprep, also with the name of academically.australia. And there's also a YouTube channel of ours named Academically and MedPrep, where you can get the recent advancement and the recent news about all the overseas exam. This is our contact ID, and I hope you all have registered with us. So our team will be calling you definitely after this webinar. Thank you so much for your kind support and lending your ears to me. Now we shall start with the Q&A. I know you all are waiting for the questions. Let me stop presenting my screen and let's go ahead with the question. Let's see who has the first question. Come on, you can raise your hands one by one and I'll be answering your question, guys. Please go ahead. Then I'll take the questions from, okay, let me take it from the chat box first. Shaukat, how do we move to Australia right after BDS degree, and how do we prepare, and what are the main requirements? Shaukat, I hope your queries are answered. All right, after BDS, you have to qualify the ADC exam from your home country, for which we will help you to prepare. And the main requirement is your 4 year of degree and your registration. Adam, I'm a dentist from Indonesia for over 2 years experience. What is the step or pathway from working abroad to Australia? The same answer for you also, Adam. Practical also has Indian centers or only theoretical? Only theoretical, Sakshi. Yukta, what is a good standing certificate? Good standing certificate is basically a certificate which you get from your state dental council, which states that you have been registered to this particular council. You have been a registered dentist and you have been a practicing dentist in your home country and with your proper university qualification. So they basically give a license that this person is there, and then the ADC also gets to know that your council is taking your responsibility. Provisional degree, yes, we can start with the skill assessment, Yukta, with the provisional degree, but for the final documentation, we require your final degree. Okay. If we take the exam overseas, will the pattern remain the same? Overseas as in, Yukta? Which overseas? Which exam? Screen not moving. Okay, I did it. Is it MCQ or essay? MCQ, no. MCQ. Okay. Saudi, yes. In Saudi, you have SDLE. Saudi Dental Licensure Exams. Very similar to MOH and DHA only. The name changes. The experience is also the similar. All right. Our team will also connect with you, Hanin. You can get the information. What score is required to clear the ADC exam? Anuja, for ADC, you have to get at least grade A or grade B in all the 4 sessions. The score is not there. You get grades. Can you please share the cost involved for Australia? Yes, Vani, I had shared. It's for skill assessment, 642. For written exam, 2122. And for practical exam, 4147. What happens after qualifying these exams? You get registered in that particular country and you can practice as a dentist. How do you find a job? Vani, there are many employers like 𝐶.au. I had shared one of the websites. There are many other websites who post jobs. You can give the interview from your home country, and then once you get the job, your employer will also give you a visa to come and work there. How to go for data flow, Kashif? So there's a DHA has got a Sherian portal. Okay, we also help you in data flow. So very simple. Kashif is one of our students, if I'm not wrong. Kashif, you are one of my students, right? If not, if there's some other Kashif, then you can tell me. Just register yourself on the Sherian portal and you have to upload your documents and pay the fee, so data flow will be done. Hopefully. Why not? Opening the office in Indonesia. How do we get good standing certificates? Actually, it's sent from your council. ADC. Now, Yukta, the same pattern for ADC, okay? A lot of dentists after passing DHR returning back due to lack of opportunities are kindly provide proper info. No, Fazili. Nothing of that sort. DHA has got 2 licensure exams, basically Dubai Health Authority and Dubai Health City Authority. So if you have also, it's very easy. You take a job from India and then go Dubai. Why will you go Dubai and then find a job? You have an option. So you don't have to come back. Is master degree separate prometric exam? Yes, Hanin. For masters, you have specialist exams in prometric. ADC part 1 in India. No, yeah. In Australia also it is the same. It is the same, Yukta. Okay. Do we need to provide any resume while applying for work? Or what are the main things that ADC expect? No resume. If you have providing a work experience, then a work experience from your employer has to be given over a sheet of paper. No resume. Okay. What about other countries? Ireland, Germany. Very soon we'll talk about that also, Vignesh. As soon as we move to Australia, do we get placement in? Okay, so if you want to move overseas, Vignesh, we also have a study abroad section in Academically. So when the counselor contacts you, you can tell them about this, and the study abroad section can help you over there. Is it possible to pursue masters while working in overseas? I think it's better you go and study rather than working. As soon as you move to Australia, do we get placement in college for postgraduate, or do we have to finish any other degree before joining postgraduate? If you want to go as postgraduate, then you have to first study. Even after studying your postgraduate, you have to sit for the ADC exam. Okay, so, and then only you'll be getting your license. How many chances? Australia, unlimited chances. So your written exam is valid for 3 years. Okay, in Australia. But for the Gulf countries, you have 3 attempts. How much if we have to join your academy? How to contact? Dr. Anupama, my team will contact you right away after this webinar, and then you can get the information. Okay, Anuja, you also. ADC 1, unlimited attempts, Maria. After clearing ADC 1, there is a duration of 3 years to clear the part 2, right? Yes, Yukta. Is there a limit? No, Yukta. How will you guide us? Yes, Vani, we guide you through our live classes, recorded classes, mocks, content, and everything. Okay, what is the cost of your course? Actually, my team will contact you on this. What is the duration of postgrad in Australia? 3 years. Sure, but it depends upon which, which category of postgrad are you checking on for. Okay. Yes, Fazili, you can ask your question. Please unmute yourself. Any age limit? No, Vani, no. Fazili, you can unmute yourself. You have raised your hand. Muksit Fazili. No? Okay. Dr. Meghna, how are you? You can please unmute yourself and ask your query. No, no compulsion, Shaukat. No compulsion. You just need to finish up your internship. Dr. Meghna, you have raised your hand. First, any limit exam in ADC or Gulf countries? Limit exam? No, 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 no limit exam. Can we work in clinic while completing the degree? You can, Shaukat. Not a problem. But that will be your experience. You have to finish up your internship from your college. Okay? You have to finish up your internship and you need to get registered from the dental council. That is one of the criteria. 4 years of degree, internship, and your dental council. If we fail in practical, how many attempts do we? Unlimited. Theory, once you have cleared, your theory will be valid for 3 years. Okay, so on. Us beech mein, in the middle of that, you can clear your practical exams. Not an issue. You can clear your practical exams. Yeah. Any other question? I mean, if we failed in the first try, can we try more? Yes, definitely. Not a problem. Even for written exam, you can try. Your initial documentation, Vani, is valid for 6 years. So you can try for that many times. Okay. You're welcome, Hanung. Any other query, guys? 61 people out here. Nobody is asking any other question. How to contact you? Jerry, Dr. Jerry, our team will contact you after this webinar. You can talk to them for the ADC exam. In here, how many practical exams we can do? So see, basically, if you talk about the ADC practical exam, ADC practical exam is conducted just like the ADC this exam, your written exam. Okay, so like for the practical exam also, you get the dates very early. Like you already know ki these are the dates for which we can set. Like if I talk about 2024, 2024 your application period was from 16th to 25th of October. If you talk about 2025, you have 3 periods of exam, right? 25 you have your application period is from 12 to 21st February. The date selection time will be 24 to 26 February this month. And your exam is between May to August 2025. And the second exam, the period 2 will be conducted in between September to December 2025. So this is the 3 periods usually they give. One they had given for January to May. One is for this year, first period is from January to May 2025. Second period is from May to August 2025. So entire year it is conducted. 3 periods are there for the practical exam. Okay? Vani, I hope I'm clear. Sorry, soon. If we have master's degree, then do we have a separate exam for Gulf? Yes, Hanin, you have specialist exam. Specialist exam. So the Indian license is the proof for valid in Australia that yes, Shaukat, it is. Are the practical patient or mannequin best? What is the practical exam about? There, in Gulf countries, you don't have practical exam. You have oral assessment. Oral assessment is like your interview. It's very simple. Part 2 exam is a 1-day exam or multiple sessions. Part 2 exam is a 2-day exam again. Okay, Yukta. Do we need any work experience to apply for PG courses? What are its entry requirements? No, Ishwari. In India, you have to go through first and third year exams to complete postgraduate studies. What are the different criteria that Australian universities follows? Different for all the universities, Shaukat. Will we have to go to Australia for practical exam? Yes, Akshi, in Melbourne. Yes, somebody has raised the hand. Please ask your query. Unmute yourself. Please ask your query, guys. Unmute yourself. Is there anybody who has raised their hands? Yes, Kritika. Please ask your query. After passing written and practical exams, so you don't have to get a placement in college. You can practice as a registered dentist in Australia. Okay. I'm talking about practicing as a registered dentist and not getting admission in any college. What's the duration of course? Which course? Academically course. You have, it's 16 weeks, 4 months for now. But you get the access for the unlimited time, extended access for 1 year. Okay. Yeah. Kritika, no query? Is there a separate licensing exam after MDS? For Australia, no. ADC only, whether you are an MDS or a BDS. Okay, but if you have to practice the registered dentist, then you finish up with the ADC exam and then you can apply for a registration as a specialist dentist there. Okay. Yes, Umang, after a written exam, pros and cons of moving to Australia. Cons are very less. Cons are you have to go out from your country. Pros, I have told you already. Lot of pros. Yes, Kritika, please ask your query. Unmute yourself. Ask your query, Kritika. Kritika, you have raised your hand.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, hi.
Can you
Kritika.
hear me?
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, hi.
After completing the exams, do you guide us in getting the job? Like how to
We
apply
will
for the
help
job and all?
help you to apply for jobs. We give you
Okay.
like see basically academically is an ed tech. Okay, it's not a consultancy company first of all.
Okay.
Right?
Got
But
it.
definitely we have our faculties there, we have our alumni network there. So we can tell you about the portals from where you can apply the jobs, where the job listings are there. We can help you with the assistance like informally, right? But we
Okay.
basically
Okay.
prepare you for the exam. Or
Okay.
you must apply
Okay.
job again. Yes, Hanum, you can. Thank you, Pritika. How is part two? What's the next question? Pritika, you can keep your hand down if your query is answered. Um, how is part two conducted in multiple sessions or single session of 1 day? 2 days, Yukta. 2 days, 2 days. Like it, part one only. Is there any work experience required for ADC? No. No. Freshers can also apply. PG in Australia, then Ishwari, even if you have to practice whether you've done PG in Australia, then also you have to sit for ADC. And you have to have a 2 years of work experience in your country. Okay. All right, Mazen. You're welcome, Yukta. Then you can practice as a specialist. You have to apply to the AFRA board as a specialist dentist after passing your ADC registration. You need to get first registered as a general dentist. Then you can apply for a specialist dentist and then. Okay, Ishwari. Right after BDS without postgrad, can we work over there by completing ADC? Yes, Shaukat, like general dentist. You're welcome, Ishwari. Okay. Yes, without postgrad, you can practice as general dentist after ADC. Okay, any other question? You're welcome, Vani. No? Are we done with the questions? Final call, guys. You're welcome, Shaukat. Do we apply for DDs in Australia? No, Tanisha. It's better not to. Finish up your ADC and go. Total cost of ADC exam, Dr. Meghna, as I mentioned, for written it's 2122 AUD. For practical, it's 4147 AUD, and for skill assessment, 647. After written exam, it is mandatory to complete practical exam in 3 years. Yes, yes, Umam. Yes, yes, you're right. It's mandatory. After 3 years, again, you have to sit for written exam. Okay. All right, guys. Any other question? My screen has not froze, Meghna. Oh, that time my screen froze. Do you want to see it again? Should I show it again, Dr. Meghna? Acha, wait, wait. I'll show it again. 1 second. Wait, I'll show it again. Hmm. The ADC courses fees is what you're asking now. Yeah, here. Dr. Meghna, you can take a screenshot if you want. Okay. Yes. Somebody has unmuted themselves. Please ask your question, Doctor. Please ask your question. Dr. Maha, can you explain for dentists now? Dr. Maha, I've been explaining for the dentists only. What do you want to know? If we complete PG there, do we still have to write any exam for license? Yes, you have to. No license after PG. Yes, Dr. Maha, you can ask your query. Unmute yourself and ask what do you want to know. PT is this professionals technicals English course. Sakshi. Dr. Sakshi, PT is the English proficiency requirements like IELTS and OET. Okay. 4 months? Yes. But 4 months of rigorous preparation, Dr. Meghna. You're welcome, Sakshi. Dr. Maha, yes, please ask your question. Dr. Bisha,
ஐயோ என்னதான் சொன்னேன்
yeah,
Wait.
please ask your question. Yeah. Dr. Maha, Dr. Bisha, any questions? No? Are we good to wind up with the webinar then, guys? All the dentists out here, can I get a final thumbs up from all of you? Quickly, I hope this webinar was helpful. My team will connect with you right after the webinar and you can ask, yes, Dr. Anjali, can I practice a dental hygienist? Dental hygienist, you have a separate job, Dr. Maha. Theory, after theory exam, you cannot practice as any party. You have to clear as your practical exam to practice as a dentist. Okay, Dr. Maha. First attempt, if you study, you can do. After ADC exam, can we study PG in Australia on scholarship? No, ADC is a licensure exam for practicing dentists. Okay. In third year, what is it that I should do starting from now so that I have an edge? Third year may study general medicine, general surgery, and your OAOH properly, Tanisha. Okay. Then go to final year, study your final year nicely. What you can do is in third year only, if you are able to have, take your OS book and your perio book and prostho, Nallaswamy or Rangarajan, perio, Karanza, and go through it. Like formally prepare for your final year so that you have a good final year grabbing, because final year you'll have 9 subjects. You won't have time for all of them. So your preparation will be good for basics of ADC. Do we get any scholarship for PG over there in Australia? Shaukat, it's scholarship for PG. It's a separate, entity. We have a study abroad section for that, Shaukat. The team will contact you and then you can ask. Okay. You're welcome. Any other query? Okay. How can I contact your academy? Dr. Maha, my team will contact you right away. How much time do you think is required to prepare well for ADC? 16 weeks. Ishwari. Okay. You're welcome, Dr. Maha. Okay. So I think we are good to end the webinar. No more questions. Give me a final thumbs up, guys. I had a great session with all of you, with all the dentists out here. I hope I was able to help you out. My team will reach out to you right after this. Thank you so much for all the great listening skill and for all the great contribution of yours and for good questions from your side. And we were happy to host these kind of webinars every now and then for you to give you information about everything. How much time to study for DHA? Again, 16 weeks, Visha. Yes, Dr. Shalim Raj, please ask a question. Yes, you're on mute. Dr. Shalim, you're on mute. Please unmute yourself. Dr. Shalim, you're on mute. I can't hear you. Dr. Bisha, my team will reach out to you, okay? Dr. Shalim, could you please unmute yourself? Or you can type it in a chat box. Okay, so I guess we can call this off now. Thank you so much for joining, guys. This is me, Dr. Sonal, signing off. Dr. Anupama, my team will contact you. You have filled the Zoho registration form, na? Thank you so much, Hanung. Thank you, guys, for joining. It was a great webinar. I loved it, and I love talking to you. We are happy to host you. Please, 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 please attend and try to contact us. We are going to contact you, and let's have a good collaboration. We will help you out to migrate overseas for all the dentists out here. No, Dr. Anupa, they'll call you. They'll call you. It's not through email. They'll call you. Also, keep on checking your email. Okay, so final thumbs up. Let's wind up this webinar. Good night, everybody, and keep practicing. Keep doing good with your patients. Keep studying nicely. Those of you who are budding dentists out here, this fraternity, dental fraternity, it's a great fraternity, guys. Let's hope for the best for each and every careers of ours. Thank you so much for this webinar. Bye-bye. See ya. Take care. Thank you. And my team will contact you right after the webinar, so don't worry. Bye. See ya, everyone. Thank you.